Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. I'm Alex.
I'm Socks. What's going on? And welcome back to Video Games.
Alright, so we're back this week and we thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about some of the items we're picking up to basically make our home workouts more effective, more efficient, and actually kind of challenging. Because if you caught last week's video, obviously we're in lockdown, we're all working out from home right now. But you know what, since picking up some of these items, the home workouts have actually started to be kind of enjoyable.
Enjoyable, yeah. I've been enjoying the challenge. It was a little bit rough at first, but now, it feels solid, man.
Yeah, there's something kind of nice about just sort of, being put into a different situation and having to adapt. I mean, it is very sort of video game-esque, right? We're just thrown at the deep end, our powers have been stripped, and we're still making ways to work it. So, you know what, that's completely cool. But yeah, today we thought we'd talk about a few little items that we've been picking up that honestly have been a really big game changer for us. And, if you guys have the opportunity to pick it up yourselves, they may, change the way you be working out at home. So let's talk about that list.
All right, so number one on my list is a pull-up bar. You cannot go wrong with one of these. As you guys know, I've been trying to get my chin-ups in. I want to get those muscle-ups. And just having one of these in the house so that I can still continue that kind of training is amazing. They cost 30, 40 quid. They're so useful. You can put bands around them too. So you can do all sorts of other exercises as well. You cannot go wrong with one of these. 100%. If you can get one of these, pick one
And
up.
you can also fit them in pretty much most locations, right? I mean, they just hook over the door, right? So
yeah, exactly.
If you're limited for space, nice. There you go, right? And you could even put it on the floor and start doing press-ups from it, right? So they're pretty.
I didn't even think about that.
Right? There you go. There you go. So yeah, pretty versatile. Definitely a really good thing. Another one that I picked up, and honestly, I never really thought about getting them before, but gymnast rings, right? Again, I feel like a little fanboy here, but I got this one from Coach Eugene Teo again, right? But pick these ones up.
I swear in every video. Don't get me wrong. I love Coach Eugene Teo, but I'm pretty sure he gets a low-key shout out in every video that we do. Maybe. He's good, guys. If you haven't seen his content, you should 100% check out his content. He knows exactly what he's talking about.
But gymnast rings, right? Really, really good. Because again, kind of sort of thing. If you're limited for space and there's a place you can throw them over, because they always come with a really, really tight, a strong cable. So I went out to the garden today, threw them over a tree branch. Please just make sure if you're going to use these, find something that actually supports weight. Don't just throw it over a tiny tree branch. I don't want to hear about any of you guys snapping tree branches, breaking your neck. Please don't do that, right? But these are really good. Again, super versatile. You can hang them up high. You can use them for pull-ups. You can put them lower and use them for dips. You can use them for chest press and pull and loads of things like that. The interesting thing with these, and I learned that the hard way today, is that the movement and the added kind of instability is a challenge in itself. So I have a whole new level of respect now for gymnasts, because if I can learn to start doing things with the unstable nature of these, I think it's going to make me a lot stronger overall. So these very, very versatile, definitely recommend.
I'm in the same boat as Alex, but I'm not using gymnast rings. I'm using Angles 90s.
Oh yeah.
Which are kind of they're basically half a gymnast ring, and they're the same kind of versatility. You can hook them onto all kinds of equipment, do the same thing, dips, pull-ups, chin-ups. You can hook them onto bands too, so if you want to use them for more resistance style things, you can also use them for that those kinds of exercises. So they're hella useful. Either get these or the gymnast rings, and I think you're pretty much set.
It's really actually good to hear that
content.
you kind of talk about that as well, because the Angle Grip 90 is the thing that kind of always comes up on Instagram ads. So half the time Instagram ads, you're like, is that a genuine product? Does it actually work? So the fact you've got it and it works, I'm like, oh, you know what? Okay.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've been seeing that advert for the last two years at least, and I'm like, I don't want them. But now everyone's kind of like, oh, I need some exercise. Those are really appealing, and they're amazing. So I think they can support if you get the whole setup, it's a 350 pounds. So even if you're a hefty boy, you can definitely get use out of it. And if you combine it with the sling trainers that you can get basically a TRX workout. So if you're trying to, not necessarily able to do pull-ups or do any decent chest stuff, you can set it to what your body is able to handle. Solid. Which is pretty awesome. So yeah, Angled 90s, gymnast rings, 100%. Pick them up, 100%. Man.
And of course, we'd be remiss because I have not mentioned resistance bands. We're not going to touch on these too much because of course we spoke about them quite a lot last time, but resistance bands or resistance tubes, they come in a variety of different forms. These are probably the easiest and cheapest thing to kind of get a hold of, and just that have the most versatility, right? Wrapping around chair legs, wrapping around doors, wrapping around anything you can find, you can wrap them around, put them stand on them and use them for different extensions. If you can only get one thing on this list, I'd say the resistance band or any kind of resistance item is probably the thing you'll get the most mileage out of, right?
Absolutely. And even like if you're lucky enough, for example, to have dumbbells, have barbells, but may not necessarily have like good dumbbells or barbells in terms of weight, just adding the resistance bands on top of that allows you to get that same like level of contraction or resistance that you're used to. So I've been using them for deadlifts. Like I never thought I would see the day when I'm actually using resistance bands at deadlifts. And I did like deadlifts today and they were genuinely challenging. So yeah, 100% get resistance bands. Doesn't matter what exercises you're trying to do, you can probably find a way to use them somewhere.
Alright, so they're kind of the main items, right? They're the ones that we've been using the most. They're the ones that have been kind of giving us the best results. Obviously, you know, if you have other stuff lying around the house, if you have dumbbells or barbells, you've got things like hidden in the shed that you might have forgotten about. I mean...
Well, actually, I actually had some rusty dumbbells gifted to me. You know, some rusty plates and a rusty barbell, and they were nasty. I had to like use vinegar and WD-40 and everything to like clean it up. Like, but I didn't care. I was like, I need to lift. I need to lift. These need to be clean so I don't get tetanus. That's
the dedication to that. The dedication to that is impressive. Yeah, but I mean, exactly. That's the thing. Like, you know, you might find some of that stuff lying around. You might even find that, you know, in your house where you might not have like dumbbells, there's heavy stuff you can pick up. I've seen people like, you know, doing bodyweight squats with a bag of rice. Like it's funny, you know, the amount of things that you can find around your house. So be inventive, be clever with that stuff. But yeah, if you guys are looking for recommendations, maybe you're kind of at home now and you're like, what can I use? What can I grab? Then some of those items will definitely see you through.
And guys, don't forget, like, if you can't get access to stuff, it's not the end of the world. Like, bodyweight, don't sleep on bodyweight exercises. Keep moving, keep the cardio up. No, push, pull. Like, you can still do all those kind of things. Like, just make sure you keep moving. That's
exactly
the
right. Keep moving.
thing.
And you'll be golden. Anyway, that's it for the time being. That's this video. Don't forget, of course, you can follow us on the socials. You can catch us over on Instagram and Twitter. And of course, be sure to turn on the notifications because we've got a new video every single week. So next week, we've heard you guys speaking, by the way. We're working on the nutrition video. It's coming. Catch you next week.
I've got a pull-up bar. So I've got a pull-up here. It's got me now.